There's a fresh start. NewTechLures.com production. Bo James, little video for our pro staff. We're going to talk about tying a good knot.
Alright, everybody's been wanting to know about this knot, and I've used this knot for years, and I came up with it clear back in the late 60s. It ties just like what they call a uni-knot, but I double my line. So here's your line, so I'm going to double it. And you put that doubled in through the eyelet. And then holding the thing, you can tie this thing in the dark. So here's your tag end. You're going to form an overhand knot. And see how I'm holding the loop up with my two fingers? And this is 14-pound test line, so we're going to put 7 wraps in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then when you cinch it down, you pull that loop, which is the tag end, put some spit on it, and slide that down. And then you want to cinch the single end down and your main line. And that's it. Don't pull on that loop, especially with braid. Do not pull that up, because then you'll tend to cut your line in two. And you just trim off that loop and the single tag end. Now this knot here makes it very easy for drop shotting. And I'll show you why. Let me find another jig. Because we're going to say this is your weight right here, and this is the line going to your rod. Okay, so we want the weight about that far underneath. We're going to tie our drop shot hook on up above here. So I'm going to do the same thing. See, I just doubled the line. And I'm going to show you what happens. So I'm going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With thinner diameter line, like if you're going to tie a 4-pound test monofilament, you want to put 8 wraps in it. If you're using like 6-pound or 20-pound monofilament, 6 wraps. Most of your braid, you want to put 8 wraps in it at least. Okay, now you see I've got that tied on. And so here's the line going up to here, so all we do is you snip that loop off, and you have your drop shot. Your weight's down here, and here's your drop shot hook, and that will stand your hook out. You don't have to do nothing else. When you put your bait on there, it will float just like that. Very simple.